Hello everyone, welcome back to Molly's Nest of Stories. Today I come back to you with another good story. It's called The Red Bud Tree. This seems so interesting. Let me begin reading. Let's see what this book says. King Brahmadatta, who ruled the city of Benares, was blessed with 4 sons. Ever since they were young, the princes had heard wonderful stories about the red bud tree. However, none of them had seen the tree. One day in early spring, the eldest prince wished to see the red bud tree. It was early spring and the tree looked like a bare stump of wood with no leaves or buds. The prince was very disappointed. This is the tree. Does it look extraordinary? I don't think so. I know you people also don't think so. That was what the prince was surprised about. He had heard stories about this tree, but nothing. It just looked like an ordinary tree. But let's read on to find out what was happening. A few months later, the next prince visited the tree and found it covered with bright red buds and looking absolutely stunning. He was amazed. Small red buds had come out on the tree, and the second prince got to see it. Can you see these? Wow. So beautiful. After the spring had passed, when the third prince wished to see the tree, it was covered only in leaves. So you see how the story is progressing. Each prince, there were 4 princes. Each prince is seeing the tree differently and in different seasons. Why do they call it the red bud tree? He wondered, confused as he returned to the palace because he had only seen the leaves. Sometime after this, the youngest of them found the tree covered with little bean pods. He returned to the palace and excitedly told his brothers that he had finally seen the tree. Relax, said the eldest prince. The tree is just a stump of wood. There's nothing special or exciting about it. And the second one goes, but I saw it laden with lots of red flowers. Laden means full of. It stands true to its name and it's really beautiful, said the next prince, surprised. He was like, what had they seen? You are wrong, brother, said the third prince. The tree is in fact full of green leaves only. It is neither a stump of wood nor does it have red buds. All of you are wrong, said the youngest. The tree is covered with little bean pods. Now the 4 princes became very confused because they had all seen it differently. They wondered whether they had seen different trees or if the tree was mystical as it looked different to different people. The king, who was listening to them, now came forward laughing and said, all of you are correct. It is just that each one of you has seen the same tree at different times of the year. The prince realized their confusion and laughed at their inexperience. Moral. What is the moral of the story? The moral of the story is never jump to conclusions without knowing the entire story. Sometimes we judge people, places, and so many other things without, looking into the other aspects of it. So we need to be very sure of how the story is. Look at it from different aspects and perspectives. Then we will get to know the whole story. So my friends, my dear little friends, hope you enjoyed this story. Thank you so much for staying with me for this long. I shall be bringing more stories. But in the meantime, do spread the word around. Share it with your friends. Tell them about Molly's Nest of Stories. Until next time, bye-bye.